Please describe your job title and primary duties.
My job title was a deli clerk. My primary duties were usually making the sandwiches or slicing meat or cheese for the customers. There was a few side items that we had to make, like potato salad and egg salad, stuff like that, fried chicken, rotisserie chicken. Usually the hot sandwiches were, during our lunch rush, they'd throw you on there. And there weren't too many of those, and most of it was just deli slicing for the most part.
What was the work environment like?
Work environment was, smaller group of people, probably about 5 to 10 people at most behind the counter, and everything was. It's hard to say. Typical, pretty good kitchen environment. People are looking at you from the other side, so I mean, keeping clean was more important than, let's say, in another kind of kitchen. Working with customers. So the worst thing that would ever happen is if you'd have to deal with, maybe a crappy customer or something like that. But, everything was pretty pleasurable working there. It was not a bad working environment as far as cooking jobs go. Not too stressful at all.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
I believe I filled out an application online, and they called me for a phone interview, and then there was one interview that I had with, I can't remember if it was the deli manager or the actual store manager, but it was a relatively quick interview, and there was the mouth swab drug test, and it was a very short interview, about 10 minutes long.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
They asked about my kitchen experience. They asked my age. I was just out of high school, so they asked me my grades. But they didn't seem too concerned with it. But it was just, formality, I guess.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
If you're looking for part-time, they always have it. But I don't know. I think looking for full-time work there would be probably pretty hard, because they have their main people there who've been there a long time, generally.